must-haves.
This year, so I'm always on turkey duty. That's my job. I usually do a dry brine on the turkey.
Guess what, folks? We're doing something
for 24
different
hours
with the turkey.
ahead, and then
I
just normally do
the same way.
Stop.
Twice in 2 years. No, I'm not stopping.
You need to stop.
You tell her it's a great turkey, and what does she do?
She
I'm
says,
going to change it up
I'm
this
going to
year.
try something a little new this year.
Just saying.
I'm still going to brine the turkey, which is good. But instead of like slathering it with like butter and oil and stuff, I'm going to do one of my favorite Instagram guys, Landon speaks. Oh, Landon, I'm so sorry. I can't remember if you're talking or you're speaking, but he's from Mississippi and he talks about everything Southern.
Talking.
I adore him. Can I just tell you, like, I absolutely freaking adore him.
Welcome back to She Said when we're back in our normal roles.
Thank God.
Pam is Pam and Deb is Deb. I'm Pam Pryor, host of Cashflow Podcast, She Said with my lovely wife, also a CFO, author, speaker, blah, 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 and I balance the books.
I love that she did the blah, 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 blah. I am Deb Reinhardt. I am a meditation teacher and executive coach, and now once again working in corporate America. And while she is balancing the books, I am balancing her.
It is true. Speaking of which, I have a story to tell which will get a very raw reaction.
Oh, God.
You will see now how this happens live when it happens. Are you wondering why I'm not wearing earrings?
No. Why are you not wearing your earrings?
You're going to hear moans and groans from all over the room. Because I just dropped one down the sink in the bathroom on the main
one
floor.
of the good ones? No. Pamela.
So I tried to get it back. But you can't pull the drain out.
Yeah, you can't. You'll have to climb underneath. You have to untwist the thing.
So we can get it back?
Yes, we can get it back.
That's what I did. So
you are a freaking nightmare.
Go. You get a live reaction.
She's like a toddler.
I am like
every
a toddler.
Little thing. She can, like, if she can put her finger in it, if she can drop something in it, if she can
it's
rip
my
it,
inner
tear
child.
it, drop it.
Celebrate my inner child. In fact, yesterday, Wen and I went to Brews and Schmooze last night at my favorite brewery, in case I haven't mentioned that, Aristeas in Langhorne. And no, they're not a sponsor. I just love them. And as I get in the car, fire it up, I'm like, oh, forgot my phone. Wen goes back in the house, gets my phone. I know it's on because CarPlay comes on, so I know they're getting close. Then we go to Aristeas and I like sit down in one place and put everything down, and I move to another place. Wen just gently picks up the phone and the glasses and moves them to where I am.
How many people need to pick up after you, care after you?
Here's the thing: it's enabling. See, I think it's like really dangerous codependency. Don't you?
Yes, I do.
You're a coach. Are we in trouble?
You are in trouble.
No, not I. We.
No.
Co means there's two people.
Yes. Actually, with you, co means there are many people that are watching out for you. It's like if we could wrap you in bubble wrap, we'd be good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't make things right. So tell me what the first thing you did when you came down to the studio today was.
I dusted. There was dust everywhere. I think it's the change in the weather. I think it's probably the change in the weather.
Plus, we don't clean down here.
The cleaning people don't clean down here.
You clean down here.
Correct.
It looks shiny
but I did
now,
though. I had not dusted.
It looks shiny.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I haven't started the White House Lego that I'm going to be starting right here
on the table. I think,
I see you put more on the table with
I
that
did
to
not.
prevent
I didn't
me
do that.
from...
I didn't do that. No, that was not me.
Oh, I like that. I like the look.
Oh, Trish Schallenberger.
We can turn those little lights on. We'd have candles.
If the battery was still working.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Good point. So Thanksgiving's coming. We've had a little bit of a hiatus because you got a job and our producer got married.
Yay!
Awesome wedding. Congrats to Francis and Kaya. It was a beautiful wedding at a venue that was absolutely perfect for it.
It was perfect for them.
Like I've never been to a wedding that had a venue that was so perfect for like what needed to happen during the wedding. Yeah. Food was delicious. The ceremony was beautiful.
Yep.
It's just one of those things.
Your sister was the officiant. She was so sweet. Mm-hmm. Your mom, awesome. Awesome. We had a really nice time.
It was a lot of fun.
Found out that your uncle grew up in the same town that I did. Like literally his family lives like maybe 2 miles away from my parents.
That's crazy.
It's insane. It's a small
was.
world.
Yeah, we hit it off with him a lot. Yeah. He was a very cool guy.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
And he adores you, needless to say.
He's an awesome
favorite nephew. Awesome. Although for any other nephews, I'm sure that he loves you too. Francis is just always the favorite.
We always know when we're the favorites.
You do.
Just ask my sisters; they know I'm the favorite.
I'm sure that they would. I'm sure that they would not say that. I think Jennifer's the favorite in your family.
Jennifer is the favorite. Jennifer, yeah.
Because Jennifer is just
the baby.
She's just the easiest one.
No, she was the baby.
She's smart.
Babies always get spoiled. All right, listeners.
Go with the flow.
Let's be honest. Okay. Which child gets spoiled the most in general?
The baby.
Oldest, middle, or youngest?
Always the baby. Always the baby.
Well, yes, get spoiled. That's true. Yes. But who's truly the favorite?
Always the middle child. Always the middle child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're the most balanced, sensible, wise.
No.
What if there is no middle child?
Then you're like all the things.
Yeah.
Ask Lindsay. She's all the things.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she is middle child.
So she's the favorite, the least favorite.
And
she's all the
one responsible for everything.
She's never my least favorite.
I love it. So, Thanksgiving.
I know, it's coming up fast. It was funny, we had a sisters call with all the sisters to kind of figure out what we were going to have for Thanksgiving. Doling out the sides, figuring out who was going to do what, figuring out whether we were going to try new recipes for this Thanksgiving or not.
Yeah. It's such a weird balance between tradition and new stuff.
Yeah.
Like we had, for anything we were going to drop to replace, we all talked about, all right, whose favorite is that? Do we have to call them?
Do we have to call them and make sure it was? I think we did that with the green bean casserole. We did. We nixed the green bean casserole.
Yep.
This I don't mind.
Definitely drop in the comments if you're listening or watching wherever you are, like what your holiday Thanksgiving sort of meal favorites are. Like,
so
what are your must-haves?
This year, so I'm always on turkey duty. That's my job. I usually do a dry brine on the turkey.
Guess what, folks? We're doing something different with the turkey.
I had, and then I just normally do
the same way. Twice in 2 years. No, I'm not stopping.
You need to stop.
You tell her it's a great turkey, and what does she do?
I'm
going to change it up.
I'm going to try something a little new this year.
Just saying.
I'm still going to brine the turkey, which is good, but instead of slathering it with butter and oil and stuff, I'm going to do one of my favorite Instagram guys, Landon talks. Landon speaks. Oh, Landon, I'm so sorry. I can't remember if you're talking or you're speaking, but he's from Mississippi, and he talks about everything Southern.
Talking.
I adore him. Can I just tell you, I absolutely freaking adore him.
I'm going to look him
up. Every time he comes on, I have to listen to him because
we have to drop his name in his handle in the comments.
He's like one of my favorite people. Anyway, he asked in one of the latest things that has anybody ever had the mayo bird? And I'm like, mayo bird? And so many people have done the mayo bird. We're doing the mayo bird this year. So instead of butter, I got Duke's mayonnaise because they said you have to get Duke's. Cannot use any other one.
You know this thing?
And I am doing the Duke mayo bird. And basically what they said, no, listen. What they said is mayonnaise does the Maillard reaction. So it actually gets super crispy.
As in lard?
No.
Maillard?
There's something between the sugars and the fats.
Is that
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Maillard?
Maillard.
Mallard.
No, M-A-I.
Maillard.
I have no idea.
Maillard
okay.
reaction. Anyway, we're going to try it. I think it's going to be fabulous. Everybody was on there. We're like, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I think we're going to do it. You know how my brother Michael does with his grilled cheese sandwiches? He stopped using butter on his bread and uses mayo on his bread. Same deal.
I use Kewpie mayo as a binder for steaks.
Yeah?
That's really good.
So we'll tell you about mayo turkey.
Well, not next week, but the week after.
The mayo bird. I think he called it the mayo bird.
Drop. We'll tell you next week.
I'm excited.
How it was.
I really, really am. The only thing that I'm a little bit sad for, and I have to decide whether I'm going to break and just make yet another freaking side, is I really like the Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, me potatoes. Too. They're really more dessert.
I know, but they're so freaking
I would not.
good.
I didn't pop it out there because I didn't want you to have to make something else. But I'm like,
Yeah.
But I could make some of the other things, and then you could make that, and then it splits up nicely.
Yeah.
That works. So traditions. We've always had Thanksgiving
We've
here.
hosted Thanksgiving for many, many years. Yeah. We had one Thanksgiving where we didn't. Boy, did we get shit for that.
It wasn't just one, though. Here's what happened. It was the domino that started this nasty effect.
COVID.
So 2019, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving with our extended bonus family, the Seilers, down in New Orleans.
But we were all together.
We're all together. We were all together, yes.
Oh, that's
However,
right. It was the second.
We had always had our huge family Thanksgiving here, so all of Deb's family came, all of my family came. And what we didn't know was how important this was to my niece, actually first cousin once removed, twice removed, once removed, who knows, niece.
Yeah.
My nephew's
Your
daughter.
nephew's daughter.
Really counted on this tradition of having Thanksgiving here, and she was devastated.
She was very upset.
So we're like, it's no problem. We'll have it next year. Guess what next year
was? Then was COVID. So that was a nightmare.
So that didn't happen. And then the next year was still COVID.
Yep.
Issues. Yeah. And then
we went to
22. Lindsay had met Eriku, and his parents invited us down there for Thanksgiving, and it was wonderful.
Because it's they live in Florida.
Yeah.
It's close to Eriku's mother's birthday, so it was an opportunity to celebrate. And they put out a spread. Oh my goodness gracious! Like the food spread over 2 tables. It was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable, and that was wonderful. But so there was 19, 20, 21, and 22. We weren't here.
We were so.
So last year we redeemed ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
And this year we're.
redeeming ourselves again, and maybe we're even getting a little extra bonus point because Lindsay's going to come with Eriku, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, because they're going to probably spend Thanksgiving. Hopefully, be able to spend Thanksgiving down in Florida most of the time. Yeah. This year, unfortunately, they can't. Yeah. But.
And our plan is now, and I think, and we've started to socialize it, is to do every other year. So every other year we'll go with them down to Florida. But yeah. So tradition-wise, I mean, I think there are, the kids come. We watch the Macy's Day Parade. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Philadelphia, I love you, but the Macy's Day Parade is the parade that we watch.
And we go back and forth during commercials.
But ever since the kids were little, they would get up. They would actually come here early. Sometimes I think even in their pajamas. Yep. And they'd get out of the car and they'd run in the house in time to catch
now they're
the
in high school, so we tape it.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure whether the parade was going to be a thing this year. Yeah. Are they too cool? Are they too cool for the parade?
Sam usually sends me a text that morning. Goes, could you please tape it?
Yeah.
So then we watch when they come up.
So we do that. Mm-hmm. I always there are just some dishes that are always the same. I always do the turkey. Your sister Chris always makes that sweet potato. She does a sweet potato casserole with marshmallows because that's what Jeffrey likes.
It's always cranberry out of the can. I make that.
Sam and Matt always bring the same. They're always bringing the mac and cheese because the kids and real cranberry sauce. Of course, we had the whole conversation about real cranberry sauce versus cranberry.
I love that. If it doesn't have the marks
cranberry sauce, and I'm like, I don't know. Does it make me really tacky? But I'm okay. Like the jelly candy.
It's like minute rice.
Yeah, it's the thing out of the can.
Minute rice is the best.
It's not right
if it's got the marks of the can. It's the best.
I think so.
Yep.
Yes. So
absolutely.
Then you cut it into little circles. Oh, I adore it. I can't even. Yeah. I'm so excited. We don't eat it any other day.
No.
Any other time of the year. It's like that one day that you give yourself
to eat it.
The joy of that.
My God, that's so true. But really, our biggest traditions are not really on Thanksgiving Day. The day after Thanksgiving,
it's decorating day.
Decorate for Christmas.
Yes.
Start watching Hallmark Christmas movies.
We don't turn on Christmas music until the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. But then it's fair game.
And then it's fair game. And then the Hallmark movies start.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Hallmark movies for Christmas start in July.
No, they start for us.
But they start for us. We start recording them so that we can binge watch them when we have time to watch things. Which I have to set up. That's right.
Yes.
So that's kind of our big tradition. So you're thinking of pulling the tree up because we're not going to actually decorate the tree till Saturday this year.
A little change.
Because one of our bonus kids isn't able to get back. They go with their family. No, they do Thanksgiving with their family as they should.
Yes.
Would love
with their birth family. We'll call them their birth family.
There you go. And but they're able to get back, so we can do it on Saturday. So we can still have what really is our biggest tradition.
It is. So we're gonna, but I'm gonna ask. I'm using this opportunity while we're on camera to ask Gwen if they can help me get the trees upstairs.
This is what's changing
before the end of the week. Thank you. Because I thought, wouldn't it be nice just to even not decorated, but just have the greens up while people come? It's kind of festive. It'll be pretty.
It's festive. Actually, it's true. I made fun of you. It's not made fun, but I'm like, really? We're pulling them up early.
You made fun.
I just made fun of you in the camera.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
me.
you.
But truthfully, it's awesome that like you make the house as festive as it is in the holidays. It really is. I kind of grumble and groan and moan.
You don't do anything for the decorating anymore.
I didn't last year.
You did it.
I didn't last year. To be fair, I was working.
I count on. Do you know who's my ride or die for Christmas? Wendar. Wendar.
That's true. Last year I did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I'll do this year.
Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing again. She sits. Last year, this is so true. We were there. We're getting the tree. We're getting like hauling boxes and all this stuff. And she's sitting. Where is she? On the nest, feet up,
working,
laptop in her lap, working. Mm-hmm. You know, we have Christmas music playing. I like to do cookies on that day.
Oh,
like we would do the first batch of cookies.
Do you have a first Christmas movie that you watch every year? Like,
oh
no, whatever the first one
but
is,
I'll tell you what. Like
Hallmark.
I think one of my new favorite Christmas movies is Spirited.
Spirited.
I really love it.
Is that the one with?
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds. Yes, and Will Ferrell, and it's kind of like a musical-ish sort of thing.
I will have to watch that. I can't remember details.
I love it.
So
when I was a kid, it was The Heat Miser and The Snow Monster. Mm-hmm. They were my favorite. I think that's The Year Without a Santa Claus. I think what that's called.
And then there's the old Home Alones.
I watched them, but I never watched them every year.
All right, here's the question you have to ask every year.
Yeah.
Is the Bruce Willis movie?
Yes. Yeah, Die Hard.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, so the guys on New Heights are arguing about this. They've been picking movies to watch.
Yeah.
We should do this on our show. Then maybe we'll be as popular as New Heights.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah, they are picking a movie to watch each week, and they picked like a floofy rom-com, and this week they're picking the manly testosterone movie.
And they review it.
And they review it when they talk about it, which is hysterical.
Oh.
It's really hysterical.
I'm sure it's hysterical. But the two of them are like my two brothers. They're like my brothers.
They do debate and talk and chat like your brothers. It's really pretty funny. I see John and Mike in that.
John and Michael. Oh,
I could see them doing that.
For days.
But we should pick a movie and like watch it at Christmas during the holiday season, and then we can critique it.
I'm game. Let's go.
Okay,
let's do it.
Spirited, because I can't remember it.
Yes.
And then I do want to watch Die Hard again. I haven't watched it in ages. I need to determine if it's a Christmas movie. I mean, the only thing is it happens to take place at Christmas. Like, there's nothing Christmassy about it. I know that movie like Top Gun, though.
Bruce Willis
like every line and what it's going to be. It's one of those great movies you can just watch over and over and over.
Well, you and Top Gun.
Me and Top Gun, yeah.
The new one or the old one?
The old one I know by heart. The new one I've only watched once. It was good.
She's definitely the original.
But the original one,
on a flight for the first time.
It's good. They did a good job. I was surprised. I expected it to suck, but I think he's such a odd perfectionist that he wasn't going to do it till it didn't suck, and it really was good.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised. I'm going to watch that again.
No.
So that's the scoop for Thanksgiving, but mostly we use the time to really be grateful for
family.
So many things.
Yeah.
And I hope that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, because it is such a special time to just sit and be grateful, whether you're alone, whether you're with family, whether you're with extended family, remembering all those things that I love to just really spend extra time in gratitude meditation during the Thanksgiving. That's what I was doing on my computer.
No,
it wasn't. But I do love that. It kind of reminds you and fuels you up for the holiday season. And
we're having a massive family sleepover. Like everybody's staying overnight, so it's going to be fun. It'll be nice.
Yep. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait.
So, happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you as we roll into the holiday season. And we will see you.
Like, subscribe, comment, drop a message.
She did it.
I did it.
Next week. Have a great Thanksgiving.
See ya.